Hello students. Today we are going to start with a new poem. The name of the poem is The Shed. This poem is written by Frank Flynn. What is basically a shed? Shed is just like a rooftop. I will just show you. Look at the picture. This is a picture of a shed. Here you will find, shed could be a shelter to animals. We can also use to store things. So shed can be a multi-purpose thing. Then you can keep your rough things and all the stuff that you don't use in the shed. This is basically a shed that the poet is referring to. Stanza 1. There is a shed at the bottom of our garden, with a spider's web hanging across the door. The hinges are rusty and creak in the wind. When I'm in bed, I lie and I listen. I will open that door one day. I will explain. Here, a child is the speaker in the poem. The location of the shed is at the bottom of the garden. Where is the shed located? The shed is located at the bottom of the garden. A spider's web is seen hanging across the door. When the wind blows, the creaking sound of the rusty hinges means joints, attracts the poet's attention. What does the spider's web hanging across the door indicate? The spider's web hanging across the door indicates that no one has opened the door since long. The poet is in a relaxed mood as he is now in bed and plans to satisfy his curiosity to see what is hidden inside the shed. Now we move on to second stanza. Stanza 2. There is a dusty old window around at the side, with 3 cracked panes of glass. I often think there is someone staring at me each time that I pass. I will peep through that window one day. Here we can see that the window that is quite old is covered with dust. Even the 3 glass panes are seen cracked. Cracked means broken. The poet thinks that someone is staring at him whenever he happens to pass the shed. He is sure that one day he will peep through the broken window to satisfy his curiosity. Okay, what is being described in this stanza? An old shed in the garden is described here. Third line, I often think there is someone staring at me. What does the third line show about the speaker's mind? The third line shows that there is fear in the speaker's mind. Do you think the place is of daily use? Give a reason for your answer. No, the place is not of daily use. The fact that the old window was dusty and had 3 broken panes reveals it. Now we move on to next stanza. My brother says there is a ghost in the shed who hides under the rotten floorboards. And if I ever dare to set foot inside, he will jump out and chop off my head. But I will take a peek one day. Here, the poet's brother tells him that there is a ghost in the shed who lives under the rotten floorboards. If the poet accidentally steps over them, the ghost will jump out and cut off his head. The poet is partially frightened, But he doesn't completely believe his brother and has a plan to look through the broken window one day. Then, next answer. I know that there isn't really a ghost. My brother tells lies to keep the shed for his den. Den means a place to hide. There isn't anyone staring or making strange noises, and the spider has been gone from his web. Since I don't know when I will go into that shed, one day soon, but not just yet. Not just yet means not now. Here, the poet is aware of the clever designs of his brother, who tells him not to enter the store because there is a ghost who lives there. He tells lies so that he could have the shed for himself. The poet knows well that there is no one in the shed who is staring at the poet. He has also observed that even the spider has left its web. He does not plan to enter the shed in the present, but will certainly do that in the future. Okay? What does the speaker's brother tell him? The speaker's brother tells him that there is a ghost inside the shed. Why does he tell a lie? He tells a lie to keep the speaker away from the shed. Do you think that the speaker has really no fear, or is he simply trying to be courageous? In fact, the speaker has fear on his mind. In the second stanza, he has said that someone seems to be staring at him from the shed. So, in this stanza, he is trying to fight his fear and be courageous. Okay, I think it's clear to you. Thank you.